Hey everybody, I'm back. Just thought I'd show off, I don't really have anything new to show you this week. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but it's winter. That's the excuse I'm going to keep using anyway. I just wanted to update, some of the new stuff I've got here from my new Masters of the Universe. They're not new, they're all vintage. I like to collect the vintage only because, the classics are good, but I've just been on He-Man.org and they just break all the time, so I'm really not interested. Plus the price that they are, I'm just really not interested in that either. So I'll start off with my bad guys. I've got Battle Bones for them, and I got a few of the figures in them because I just don't have the room up top here. I gotta tell you, displaying Masters of the Universe, you gotta have a big room to display it all. And there's also a few touches I've done. I really wouldn't call it customizing, but just additions and stuff that I thought I would really put in to make it better. I'll start off with I put real chains on Snake Mountain because they were broken, and it's really tough to find some good ones that aren't broken, and even if you do, they're still quite expensive. So I just worked with what I had, and I hung Blade upside down because, to be honest, I think the He-Man movie sucks. It sucks. It sucks so bad that it just sucks. So seeing as he was from the movie, I hung him upside down, and the Snake Men have him. So that's my thing. And another thing I did was I put an extra chain, and that's a plastic chain. I think it's from a Turtles toy. But I just thought it looked good, and then a post to support, the guys that are standing up. And of course, I got the ladders. This is a working Snake Mountain, actually. The microphone works. I don't want to turn it on because we'll just get feedback. But it does work, and I'm really happy with that. My wife's parents bought this for me. Now that's cool, parents, eh? But just to give you a little bit more of the collection, this is a new edition. I've got Faker He-Man. He's all brand new, or not brand new. He's 100% complete. And then I've got, of course, my Brutes. And I just got Spycore 2 days ago. I have more guys coming. This has been a total addiction. I've been having lots of fun with this. Evil Lynn, a guy from work, actually gave me a bunch of his old He-Mans, and she was in there. No weapon, but don't really care. Of course, there's my favorite guy, Scareglow. A lot of fans like him, but I gotta say, he is my absolute favorite. I styled his cape a little differently and restitched it back together so it looks good. So I got my Snake Men. The only guy I'm missing is King Hiss. So he's coming in the mail in a couple of days. But I got my Spydor. No decals. I have the decals, if you can see right there, but they're the wrong size there. If somebody knows the right size, PM me, and that'd be great. I'd really appreciate it. Another addition, my own little thing, is I gave Ninjor new armor, new clothes. He doesn't have the dragon symbol or anything on him, but and I still have to make a mask. But I did them all kind of roughed up and a little bit, but still looking good, in the red leather belt, and I just thought he fit really good in Broton, which is another new one. Fairly cheap, actually. I got this guy. I think I got him for $7, so I'm pretty happy. But anything about Masters of the Universe makes me happy. Still working on Eternia. Boys and girls, fellow MOTU collectors, if you guys know this set, it is hard to finish. It is hard to collect because not only can you not display it properly without giving it true justice, you have to have a huge place, and I just don't. Because the monorail goes all the way around, and you got the cars and everything, but the monorail track itself can run anywhere from $150 to $200 on eBay. So I'm pretty hesitant about spending that kind of much money on something that's there, and they're really fragile and they break too. So if you have one and it's not set up, don't set it up if you want to sell it. But if it's already set up, keep it that way. Because I bought I had to piece this thing together. I had the main towers, I had Viper Tower, I had Grayskull Tower, and a lot of the parts, but I didn't have an elevator, so I had to buy that. And like I said, the Eternia parts are all very expensive to buy on eBay. It's a really tough set to collect. But if you love it, like I do, then you can be a little bit more careful and maybe find a deal every now and then. One thing I do have, and I don't see it on many collector sets or on many of the sets, is I've got the window for the blaster gun, and it's not broken, not chipped, nothing. It's in perfect condition. So I really want to thank the guy who sold this to me, because he gave me a really good deal, and he said it wasn't complete. He was at least honest about it, and yeah, I've just been trying to finish it off, but I probably won't finish it off for at least a couple of years, but it still looks good as a piece. Got my Flying Fist He-Man on Battle Cat. You gotta have a Battle Cat, you know. See here. Oh yeah, there's the jaw. I still have to get the jaw. There's like a little rod that goes onto the bottom of it, and I stuck a mirror in back of it because at least you can see, you know, behind in there. You can see the command center. Then there's the opening, and then there's the extra piece that actually fits on the elevator. This is going to be another one of my favorite characters. I love Terror Claws Skeletor. I think he looks badass with those big metal claws on. The only thing I'm missing is his backpack piece. I have the skull that goes with it, but gotta do that. And then moving on over here to the good guys. Blaster Hawk, I still need the top for him. He's been driven by Roboto. My Dragon Walker, it doesn't really work at all, but it still makes a nice piece. The Attract Track does. Attack Track works really good. It's only missing the seatbelt. Not too upset about that. Road Ripper, I've got decals, but once again, I'm trying to get the real size. And then, of course, I got another Battle Bones for the good guys. You know, stuck some weapons in there. And here's my Mechanic. Another one of my favorite characters. I really like his coloring. So, you know what, I gotta say, I'm not as a big a fan of the good guys, so I don't have as many. But, and I wouldn't be interested like, in just really collecting a lot of the good guys. Like, they're gonna kind of come last. A lot of them, Rio Blast, Orko, Zodak. A lot of these I got in the lot that I bought in one of my previous videos. And the rock guys, I never really liked these dudes either, but seeing as they came with the lot, you gotta display them all. So I don't really know if I really want to collect the whole collection, because I gotta admit, like later on they went to the dinosaurs, and I gotta admit they're kind of gay. Like if you go and look at the Triceratops Bionatops, it's called, and it just looks like it's really stupid. These are not the real cutouts. They're not the originals. These are reprints, repros that I did, but they look good. Trapdoor's not a repro, and neither is the monster gate down there. But the weapon rack is complete. Not a peg broken on it. Pretty happy. And then I found this guy at a Value Village, and I just made him Cringer to go along with Prince Adam. Prince Adam doesn't have his belt, but he's got his vest and a pink sword, so you gotta be good. You know, he's good for that. But here's my favorite guys. I love the Horde. And you know what? I'll start off with my slime pit here. This is not real slime. Come on out. It's stuff I made. You can find lots of recipes for it online. It's still like really good. It works perfectly, but it's just white glue and borax with a little bit of food coloring in it. It just sits in my slime pit. That way if I ever, you know, I don't really play with them, but I think the slime looks good, and you kind of have to have them all. They're more for display, really. And then I just got MOTU Lock. He's not complete, but he's good. That's all I really wanted. I'm not looking to complete everything. I want variations of figures and stuff, but I don't want the 72 variations out there just to say that I have them. I just want to collect them. I think they're cool. They're a huge part of my childhood, and the classic ones look great, but they're just not, they're not in my price range. These guys seem to be people all over Calgary. I'm finding a lot of garage sales, and people are just dropping them on me. So I've probably gone through about 3 of each figure and just got a better one each time. And that's kind of how you have to collect them. When you're doing this kind of hobby with Masters of the Universe, sure, you'll make a couple of bucks here and there, and you know, you might find some good trades, but you really only collect because you like it. These were mass-produced toys that were made in the 80s. Some are rare, some are not. But every time I collect one, it just brings a little bit of a smile to my face. Spydor actually works. One of the guns is broken. That one there, and then this one here is still good. You can pull it out, but this one I had to glue back in. What do you expect for a 30-year-old toy? So thank you very much for watching. You know, just my update. I have lots more stuff to come. And oh, you know what? While I'm here, I might as well announce this. My houses. If you remember, like the Evil Dead cabin and like my Gray Skull repaint and stuff like that. But all my other houses, specifically like this type, I've dropped price huge, $150. Because you have to understand, like, I'm not going to give you some big ol'. I'm not going to name any customizers out there, but there are ones that just believe that because they're doing it, that you should pay them ridiculous prices of up to $300, and I don't agree with that because a lot of this is put in with my own time and stuff like that. But I'm not that big. Like, I'm not a huge customizer. I'm not really well known, so I'll put out some of my work pretty cheaply. And even if you don't feel like paying $150, like, tell your friends, like, this is $150. Or, if you want to trade me something, I'm always good for trades. Like, cash doesn't rule the world with me. So, that's about it. There's my guy. I love this guy. He's kind of my mascot now, so I keep him around. And I'll just give you a flashback of my Gray Skull that I did up, and it's up in my new lair now. But a few more additions, and then I'll, pretty much close this up because I'm rambling a little bit. But as for you collectors, you're probably gonna shit when you see this. That's right, I cut up the instructions and I cut up the box, but I put it in a poster frame, so it looks good. I really think it adds to my he layer, I guess you could call it. The books or the box for Snake Mountain and the back for Snake Mountain didn't come with instructions. So once again, I'll be working on more stuff. I'm not working on anything right now because I just don't have the room for it. I mean, with my Masters of the Universe collection and only so much limited space in my tiny little house, I can't really make anything else without any room. So I'll try and do some more stuff later, but who knows. Thanks for watching, and thank you new subscribers. Thank you old subscribers. Thank you future subscribers. It's always good to have people dropping by and saying that they like my stuff. So thanks again, guys. Take care.